Japanese manga is a form of comic or graphic storytelling characterized by a unique narrative and artistic style. The word manga literally means whimsical drawings. Manga is typically published in black and white to reduce costs and speed up production. It covers all genres: adventure, romance, horror, science fiction, and even sports. Manga targets readers of all ages, from young children to older adults. Its influence extends far beyond Japan, making it a global phenomenon today. Although modern manga emerged after World War II, its roots trace much further back. In the 12th century, the Chojigiga scrolls depicted humorous, sequential animal caricatures. During the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, artists like Katsushika Hokusai popularized the term manga. However, it was in the 20th century that manga, thanks to figures like Osamu Tezuka, known as the god of manga, took its current form, featuring longer narratives, emotional characters, and profound storylines. The golden age of manga arrived in the 1950s and 1960s. After the devastation of war, manga provided affordable entertainment, escapism, and hope. Osamu Tezuka revolutionized the medium with works like Astro Boy and Kimba the White Lion, introducing cinematic techniques to storytelling. At the same time, manga aimed at girls, shoujo manga, and boys, shonen manga, began to flourish, establishing the foundations of today's genres. Magazines like Shonen Jump and Nakayoshi started shaping generations of readers. Japanese manga is incredibly diverse in genres. Shonen targets young boys, emphasizing action, friendship, and growth, seen in works like Naruto and One Piece. Shoujo manga is aimed at young girls, exploring love, emotions, and fantasy, like Sailor Moon. Seinen is for adult men, with darker and more complex themes, such as Berserk or Monster. Josei focuses on the lives and romances of adult women. There are also subgenres like yaoi and yuri, focusing on homoerotic relationships. Manga is an economic powerhouse in Japan. Hundreds of millions of manga volumes are sold each year. Magazines like Weekly Shonen Jump, Big Comic, and Margaret serialize chapters weekly or monthly, which are later compiled into tankobon volumes. Successful manga are often adapted into anime series, films, video games, and light novels. This interconnected strategy, called media mix, drives much of Japan's pop culture. Famous mangakas like Eiichiro Oda or Akira Toriyama have amassed fortunes from their creations. Manga has a highly recognizable visual style, characters with large, expressive eyes, clean lines, and a strong emphasis on conveying emotions. Visual sound effects, onomatopoeia, fill panels, enhancing action and atmosphere. Unlike Western comics, which are often in color, manga is usually in black and white, although covers and special chapters might be colored. Reading manga flows from right to left, a practice respected by many international publishers today to preserve authenticity. A mangaka is the creator of manga, the artist and writer. Many mangakas work with small teams of assistants who help with inking, background drawing, or applying textures. The life of a mangaka is intense, tight deadlines, long hours, and constant pressure. However, success can be enormous. Works like Dragon Ball by Toriyama or Attack on Titan by Isayama turned their creators into celebrities. Still, for every famous mangaka, there are hundreds struggling in Japan's competitive publishing world. Starting in the 1980s and 1990s, manga began expanding internationally, first in Asia, then Europe and America. Works like Akira and Ghost in the Shell attracted adult readers and shattered the stereotype that comics are only for kids. Today, publishers like Viz Media and Kodansha USA officially translate manga into many languages. Digital platforms like Manga Plus allow simultaneous chapter releases with Japan. Manga is now a global phenomenon, beloved by millions of fans worldwide. In the 21st century, manga has evolved to adapt to new times. Web manga and mobile apps are increasingly important. New authors are emerging from digital platforms, achieving success without traditional publishers. Manga today tackles broader topics: diversity, inclusion, hard science fiction, and philosophical exploration. Series like Chainsaw Man or Ashi no Ko show that manga continues to innovate. The indie and experimental manga scene has also grown significantly. Manga is not just entertainment, it is a core part of modern Japanese culture. Its themes, characters, and styles have influenced cinema, fashion, music, and the visual arts. Icons like Doraemon, Goku, and Sailor Moon serve as cultural ambassadors for Japan worldwide. Manga has also broken cultural barriers, proving that good storytelling transcends language and borders. Its legacy is one of democratizing visual storytelling, showing that everyone, regardless of age or gender, can find something to love in its pages.